On today's show, we will be going to another part of the world and speaking to one of our dear Holy Spirit missionary sisters about a program that she's involved in that is not only helping many people, but also giving them hope and a future as well. It's exciting always to be able to share encouragement, hope, love, joy, and peace with you all. My name, of course, is Andrew Dixon, and I would like to welcome you this morning to Christ Over Coffee. Good morning, Sister Rosalia. Welcome back to the broadcast. Please introduce today's guest and let everyone know how you're doing this morning.
Good morning, Andrew, and welcome to everyone who has joined us today. I'm thrilled to announce that this Sunday marks a special occasion for the whole Catholic Church, and for World Mission Sunday of 2023, we celebrate this coming Sunday. This year's theme for Mission Sunday is Hearts on Fire, Feet on Move. It is inspired by the Gospel of St. Luke, chapter 24, verses 13 to 35, where he tells the story of the disciples going away from Jerusalem after they had witnessed the death of Jesus. Their hearts were broken, their spirit deflated, and burning with questions of why this had happened. Jesus joins them on the way and tells them a story of God's presence in all of this. He sets their hearts on fire and gives them a sign by which they recognize Him so that they cannot but go back and announce their wonderful encounter with the living God. I'm honored to introduce our special guest for today's broadcast, Sister Margareta Ada. She's a Holy Spirit missionary sister who has been a member of this congregation for many years and has been on a mission in Indonesia. She is one of the pioneers of our new mission on the Pada Lembata Flores Island of East Nusa Tenggara Province in Indonesia. I am sure you would love to hear more about her mission there and how she and her fellow travelers are inspired by the living Lord who walks with them. So let us welcome Sister Margareta to the broadcast and learn more about her experiences serving in Indonesia. Good morning, Sister Margareta, and thank you for joining us today.
Good morning, Sister Rosalia. Good morning, Andrew. Thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here.
Education is important to the social and economic development of every person. The need for knowledge is great and urgent. Yet oftentimes it seems unattainable for so many people due to poverty and lack of opportunity. Your current ministry seeks to bridge that gap by finding ways of helping people gain access to the education and training. You seek to open ways where such dreams can be achieved. How did you begin this journey, and what have been some of joys and setbacks in this endeavor?
This journey begins when I officially got my new assignment upon my arrival from the U.S. province. Deliver the message of pioneering a new foundation of Flores East Province, aiming to work for a social and humanitarian effort. I set my heart and mind on that new task. So it was September 2018, 3 months after graduating from DePaul University, Chicago, 3 months after my arrival to my home country. It gives you a big challenge right at the beginning. You have no idea what to do, no yet, no employees, no funding. And you need to think hard. You need to listen more. Of course, pray more, asking God where to go and how to start. You need to be looking for ways in implementing the mission of the new foundation, specifically connected with the idea of uplifting the life of the marginalized in our society. So that is some of the story of starting this journey. Of course, there is some joys and accomplishments. The first one, when you finally initiated a new work unit of the newest foundation, which we call Vocational Training Program, the first and the only one in the whole island of Lembata Regency. The official name is BLK, or BLK Caritas Peduli. BLK means Vocational Training Program. Caritas Peduli is the last name of the new foundation, which I just founded. The second joy was when you finally were able to create the name of the new program. You need to understand the needs of people where you work with and serve for. For me, that is important issue, since you are not supposed to create anything when you don't know who people are. It leads you to have an idea in how to be crafting the content program. The third joy was when you can develop some network with your services with variety of various people, and specifically the government, local government, national government, in order to sustain the spirit of collaboration, creating a better society, a better world where you assigned. Next, pioneering the new program that is computer training class or IT information technology. You cannot imagine that in such remote island with so many limitations, our new foundation got incredible trust from the government through our proposal and approach, where we got the computer building and its facilities, including the computer equipment and furniture. In your very young age of this new foundation, and even you don't have space for the office, the Guntil Caritas Peduli Foundation keeps developing on finding new ways in serving the people, great spirit and full energy. There have been some setbacks. The first one will be skill training facility, specifically for the computer class, sewing class, and cooking class. In sewing, for instance, we need the embroidery machine of 6 or 12 heads, and it should be sent from another island, since we station on a very remote island. Or for English group, you need to have some equipment and tools to let them understand fast or enjoy the conversation in the class. The second will be you need to work very hard where you may find some source of funding in order to get your empowerment program keeps running. And so the young generation in this island could gain some skill and knowledge for their future. There's also not enough space for the skill training program. We station in very simple house lent by our neighborhood. Up to now, some of our skill training program keeps stationing in a rent simple house from the local people. If we would get a voluntary, the last one, if we would get a voluntary people work with us, it would be great, especially people from other country to let the people here have another experience. So these are some setbacks.
What are the hopes and the goals of the group?
When you have worked hard to pioneer the new program, you then hope that it can be moving on and never stop for any reason. The Vocational Training Center is working on empowering less capable people in the society where they could be gaining some new skill for a better life. Our goals for group will be that those current group or alumni of our vocational training program could be gaining a better future, since they are mostly young people.
In ministry, you can sometimes feel lonely. Knowing that people are walking and praying with you is reassuring as you seek to serve God's people. As you share some of the urgent needs with us, I can assure you that many listeners of our online community accompany you in prayer.
So thank you for the question. Talking about feeling lonely, I rarely feel lonely because there are many things to do with the young generation full of energy. We have a lot of joy actually, even though there are lack of facility, lack of many limitations, but I always find a bright side. There is some joy as people need to be encouraged, and it gives me much more energy. Of course, I would thank you everyone to pray for our ministry. Really, we work for the marginalized people. The people where we station is ex-refugees families. They are very happy. They are excited where SSpS work among them. And every time they would be grateful whenever they saw us just walking by, just say hello, and there's already some joy bring among them. Thank you.
If you would like to learn more about the Holy Spirit Missionary Sisters, we invite you to give us a call at 847-441-0126. And if you also have time today, we offer this invitation to visit our website as well, www.SSpS-usa.org. And if this is your first time, we would love for you to follow us on social media. We are on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, and you can follow us at these various locations down below. And all we ask is that you would like, comment, and share the wonderful messages of encouragement that we send out each week. We appreciate each and every one of you. And thank you so much for joining us this day. And until next time, remember, we're going to be walking this life one sip at a time. Thank you all so much for joining us. May God bless you and your families. Take care. May you have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Bye-bye.